Well, hello friends. Before I start today's video, I want to give a shout out to everyone who's supporting this project on Patreon and PayPal. Your support means a great deal to me and I really appreciate it. And maybe one day I'll be able to build this system and do nothing else with my time. But yeah, so thank you very much for your support. And let's get started. So yesterday I did a video about porting the Lynx browser and it was pretty well received. So I thought today I would try to port something else, and I thought we would do the GNU Bash shell. Because there are just so many scripts written for GNU Bash, and it's just something that would be nice to have support for. So let's just see how far we can go then. We're just gonna get the latest version. Which one is the latest? I guess it's the 5.50 actually. Okay, well let's just get that then. Okay. Okay, and then let's get this. And let's unpack this. Oh shit, I already have that since before. I guess I must have been trying to build it in the past. So okay, let's try this again. Or not try it again, let's try it, see if we can make it work this time. So the first thing that we're going to do is just try to run configure. And thinking and typing at the same time is very difficult, so just try to run configure. Okay, so that we need to pass the right host type. And it's a little bit late in the day, I have to admit. Okay, so then it's complaining about Serenity not being recognized system type, and then that just means that this part of the triplet here is not recognized by the configure script, so we are just going to edit it a little bit. Config.sub, no, oh, it's in support, config.sub. And this is something that you have to do with like most autoconf based build systems, that you just have to, what I do is I usually search for Ultrix, because I know that it's at the top of this list of supported systems, or like possible systems. And then I just add Serenity here to the list. And usually that's enough to make the script work. So I did have Bash version 2.05 or something running sort of months ago. That was a long time ago, and I commented out like half of the code just to make it run. So hopefully today we're gonna have maybe a bit more successful and more modern version of Bash running. But we'll see what breaks. Or rather, we'll see what's missing. So I remember reading, I read that book about, or by Linus Torvalds, where he was talking about the origin of Linux, and how like one of the very first things that he was doing was, when he was implementing Linux, was that he kept trying to get Bash to build, and he had this like sort of a printf that would say which system call Bash was trying to do now. And he would just reboot his machine over and over, like implementing one syscall at a time. And I always remember that story, because that's exactly how I ended up with this system, just sitting there, except instead of Bash I was using Figlet. Do I have Figlet here? Yeah, you know, this thing that does this. Makes these little ASCII art things. But whatever, I'm getting carried away here. So we did run into trouble, is that something about sigprocmask has the wrong prototype something something. So this is our prototype, and old set does not match prototype. Okay, so let's look at what Bash is up to with that. Close this, and they had something bash sig.c or oh, right here. And then we were on line, where were we? It's the include. Oh, well, I guess this is their version of sigproc mask that gets compiled because have POSIX signals is not true, but we do have POSIX signals, so why doesn't it think that we do? I guess that's determined by AC local. Vintage is POSIX. So what's wrong with my signals then? Okay. And do we have the configure stuff? Signals. Bash CV signal vintage. Okay, so we need these things. I guess if I understand this correctly, this means that if we can link this program, then we are considered to have POSIX signals. So, oops, why didn't that link? I guess maybe we don't have all of those functions. So let's see, sig empty set we have, sig sum. Aha, we don't have sig suspend. So, what is sig suspend? I don't actually know. Okay, wait for a signal. So temporarily replaces the signal mask of the calling process with the mask given by mask, and then suspends the process until delivery of a signal whose action is to invoke a signal handler or to terminate the process. If the signal terminates the process, then sig suspend does not return. If the signal is caught, then sig suspend returns after the signal handler returns. Okay, so basically it's like you block until a certain signal, or like a certain one of a certain set of signals has happened. I am not familiar with this, but I guess we can put it in Serenity, because what the heck. So first, let's put it in libc. So we'll put a sig suspend const sig set t, and let's put it here too. Let's just put it at the bottom, whatever. And let's start lazy and just say debug printf fixme implement sig suspend, and then we'll assert not reached, so we crash there. And at least that will let us find out if this thing is actually used, because otherwise we might be able to postpone implementing it. So let's rebuild libc and install that. And then I think we should reconfigure some. Let's do a dist clean actually. and then I guess we can see what ends up in config.h, so we don't have to try to build right away. Aha, see, now we have POSIX signals. Very cool. Okay. Let's just try to build. Oh, did I see some red? I felt like I saw some red there. Maybe I didn't. That wasn't red? Yeah, that was red. I guess we'll get there. No return function does return. Whatever. Okay, so here we are. Input.h. Unknown type name file. See, that seems like an easy one to fix. File. So why are you not already visible? std.c.h. Okay. Include. It's not including anything. Okay, so I guess it's expected that whoever includes this has already pulled in stdio. So that's in built-ins exec-def include and input.h, and none of these ones before here are pulling in stdio. It's really weird. Is this the case that it will pull that in? No. Wait, which one was in there? Air now and signal. I mean, that's a stupid way of checking for things. So let's just, we are just gonna do this because that's silly. I'm not gonna, probably they only ever tested it against systems where something pulls in stdio.h, but in our case it doesn't, so we're just gonna add it. Let's use a bigger compiler, or wider. Okay. Now what? In function, blah, blah, blah. We have some undefined reference to suburk. But I don't want the suburk, what the hell? Yeah, I don't have suburk. Why is it trying to build xmalloc anyway? What is xmalloc? Safe versions of malloc and realloc. I guess maybe it's like a custom allocator. Can we build without this? I'll just say, see what they're called in here. Using bash malloc. So let's say without bash malloc, without, I guess just without bash malloc. Because I just want to use my own malloc. It looks like bash malloc is using sbrk. So sbrk, or I guess set break, is this like ancient way of doing heap allocation, and basically the way it works is that you just tell it like, now the heap is this big, and then you are responsible for doing whatever with the heap memory that you have. So it's like, it's a very primitive way. Like modern allocators use mmap instead, and like allocate pages at a time that may be in different parts of the address space. SBRK, it's like, I think it gives you one contiguous address space, and it's like, it's ancient. Okay, so let's try to build again. Oh wait, let's grep for that thing. So now we don't have using bash malloc. So maybe we can actually build a little bit further. Porting software is pretty chill, I have to say. It's like most of the time you just sit and wait for builds, and then every now and then it'll tell you something like, hey, here's this one little thing that you got to implement or you got to tweak. I mean, of course, it wasn't always like this, but lately it's been like that. So let's see what we have. So get CWD is multiple definition. Yeah, so these are all multiple definition. Then we have an undefined reference to HTONL. That's host to network long. I really thought that we had that. We don't. Curious. I have HTONS. Okay, well, I guess we can implement that. So, of course, these things are just mirrors of each other, so that will just be like that. And then this guy is going to be, this is just for swapping the byte order. So, why am I totally blanking on this? So host is little endian, so then we want the most significant byte first. Right. And we gotta change the order then. So 15 is 2, 8 is 3 first. Okay. Oh, and then of course when we change something like that, we have to actually install it. Oh, that was not enough? Oh, I guess I have to rebuild that thing. Why is it not working? sh.a. Okay, relink it. Okay. Now we just gotta deal with these. So these are multiple definition problems. So I guess Bash provides its own version of these things, even though we have them too. So why is that? Get CWD. We have it, but they think it's broken. Okay, and then what about the other ones? Can redefine getEnv. Yeah, we don't have setEnv. Maybe that's causing a problem. Put env. Well, so this was in getEnv.c. Okay. getEnv.c. Can redefine getEnv. Wonder why it's like that. Can redefine getEnv. Why? I guess they want to redefine getenv. What happens if we don't allow it? What if we say don't define that? Yeah, I guess bash is like this weird thing to port because it's already like extremely well ported to a million systems. So they have all these crazy things going on in their code of portability, like defining their own versions of standard library stuff. Okay, so if we don't allow them to redefine it, then they pick up ours. And okay, well, okay, let's look at the other one. Like, why do they think that our get CWD is broken? Get CWD malloc is no. Oh, they just assume it's broken because we're cross-compiling. Well, get CWD broken. It's not broken, so let it go. I wonder why did they want to do the getenv thing? Getenv. Oh, actually, yes, that was the same thing. They cannot check getenv redefinition if cross-compiling. If cross-compiling. So are we ending up with something else dumb like this? Printf siglist duck2. So we're ending up, I guess, with a bunch of weird things. Opendir not robust. Well, okay, well, whatever. It's built now, so let's see. I guess these are the type of things that like a port build script should know about, and we should patch these out, because I doubt we could get a fix into the mainline bash repository at the moment, but maybe someday in the future. So let's try to install this thing. That went well, okay. Then we run the sync script and see what we can do. Bash. User local bin bash. Oh, Jesus, that was not good. Okay, I know what that is. That's weird backtrace bug that we're having lately. Let me just go here and hack it out. Something is up with elf symbolication stuff that I did a few videos ago. I don't know what the hell is wrong with it, but I don't want to debug that right now, so I'm just gonna disable it and go bin bash. Okay, so we segfaulting. Let's progress, I guess you could say. Let's see, does it say anything at all? No. Okay, so where are we segfaulting then? Here. Okay. Let's just look into the binary then. Oh, bash. Okay, and this address is the crashy address. Where are we? We are in start. Start of all places. Okay. Oh wait, no, hold on, we're here. It's an oldie ref at this address. My mistake. Okay. Where is this? Set default locale. Ooh, I'm already getting spooks. Set default locale. here, set default locale. We do not implement any fancy locale stuff here, so we're currently, what was a null dereference, right? Yeah, so we reading from a null pointer here. How far into the function were we? Oh, fuck, I don't remember. Call live until text domain. So we're here, and then we're storing to that's suspicious. We got a UD2 here. We're reading from a null pointer explicitly. What's up with that? What's MB cur max? Locale MB cur max. Okay. And then UTF locale is UTF-8. Oh, it's in this function? Okay. Is this whole thing just being optimized out to be nothing? Default locale. So what is default locale? Set locale. Okay. Well, what happened in the set locale? We return null footer. What are we supposed to return? Returns an opaque string that corresponds to the locale set. What does it normally return? Maybe like return C? Yeah. Okay, Google. Return the name of the locale. Specify category. Okay, I'm too tired to figure out what they mean, so I'm just gonna do this and hope that it doesn't fuck anything up. So let's try it. Yeah, get over it. Okay. Oh shit. I have to rebuild. Let's see. Okay. Let's sync it and run it. And we're still crashing. But why? Is it the same place? Yeah, it's the same place. Alright. So let's see. Oh, wait, hold on. Maybe we don't even have set locale. No, we do. Okay. So we're calling that. Wait, are we though? If defined have set locale. I feel like x. Let's see if that builds. It does. So we're not compiling that. But, okay, that's weird. What happens if we do that? It doesn't work. Why not? LC all. Oh, it doesn't. We don't have LC all. Eesh. But we do. Wait, what the heck? I am just going to go ahead and include locale.h, and we'll comment that out. And wait, why am I thinking that that's the problem? Expected expression before token. Do you? Do you have your own set locale somewhere? No. Okay, so since we don't have a locale thing anyway, let's just do this and then we can see if we can make this thing run. Okay. No. Okay, why not? Because of where are we now? Set default locale vars. Alright. Set default locale vars. Yeah, I'm guessing that this is not going to work either, since we appear to have botched locale support, so let's just skip over that part. And rebuild. Look at that. It's bash. Okay. Echo. Hello. Very neat. We have sec and stuff like that. Okay. Oh, and see if this works. Oh, that didn't work. Some term cap missing thing. I thought we could do some line editing. It didn't save my history. Let's see. Export. Oh, we got some bash stuff going on, but term cap again. So it's like it's trying to do some fancy terminal business, and term cap is literally this thing here, which is just a bunch of hard-coded things that I put in. So probably it's trying to do something that goes well beyond this hack implementation. But it's cool that it's working this much. So let's see if we can make a bash script and run it. Let's go in temp and this.sh. Okay, and we'll edit that. And I mean, we don't have this pound exclamation thing working, but I'll just put it anyway because I'm used to it. It's not even there. Why am I even trying? Okay, It's just for fun. Okay, so let's see. I guess we'll just do while true. Do, or no, let's do for f in /dev do echo f done. Let's see if we can run this. Open bash. Yeah. Oh. Yeah, of course that would work. So let's do that. Let's see if we can glob it. Ah, so cool. All right. So we got Bash version 5 running a script on Serenity. It's pretty cool. So let's see. I guess we can commit some stuff that we fixed in Serenity. I already forgot what we fixed. So that was just a hack to avoid the crash, and then implementing host to network long and network to host long. This thing, I'm not sure that that's correct, so I'm not going to commit that. I mean, correct, right? I'm not sure that's remotely correct. But the sig suspend stub, I think we don't need to implement sig suspend right now, and then in the future, if we run into a situation where this message comes up, then we can implement it then. But for now, the stub seems to do the trick to get bash working. So let's just commit that stub, add sig suspend stub, and what's the other one? ARPA inet, right? So let's see. Add htonnel and natahala. That's how you say those. All right. Cool. Let's push it. And yeah, that's working out just fine. So I guess this is going to do it for today's video. I wasn't actually going to do a video today, but I ended up doing one anyway. But earlier today I wrote this blog post here instead of making a video, and I thought that's the only thing I would do, but here we are. But yeah, so if you want, you can go and check out this little post I wrote about how the system calls work in Serenity. It's on my github.io, so awesomecling.github.io. And if you want to read about that. Otherwise, I'm just going to say thank you for hanging out, and I hope to see you next time.